Avalon, beside the bay, and I left my love in Avalon, and I sailed away. I dream of her and Avalon from dusk till dawn. So I think I'll travel on to Avalon. Every morn my memories stray across the sea where flying fishes play. And as the night is falling, I find that I'm recalling that blissful, all-enthralling day. Beside the bay, and I sailed away. I dream of her and Avalon from dusk till dawn. So I think I'll travel on to Avalon.
Stop pushing.
In November of 1924, during a weekend yacht party bound for San Diego, a mysterious death occurred within the Hollywood community. However, there was no coverage in the press, no police action, and of the 14 passengers on board, only one was ever questioned by authorities. Little evidence exists now, or existed at the time, to support any version of those weekend events. History has been written in whispers. This is the whisper told most often. The yacht, you see, belonged to William Randolph Hearst. Only in a place like this do reporters and autograph hounds have absolutely no scruples about stampeding mourners at a funeral. Welcome to Hollywood, a land just off the coast of the planet Earth. After we all leave, the man in the box will disappear. Just his ashes will remain. After all, it's fire that can hurt you, not ashes.
Listening to KFI, and stay tuned for our weekend musical marathon with our own KFI studio orchestra.
I fear this bizarre yet fascinating town, but I can't leave it. You see, I'm never quite certain if I'm visiting the zoo or if I'm one of the animals in a cage.
Don't you dare. I will not be seen arriving early.
Yes, ma'am.
I want to avoid the solution to this riddle, but the man in the box forces us to confront it. All of us who were there that weekend.
Stop! I'm not here!
The birthday boy is early. He must be anxious.
My God, this thing must be 200 feet. 220.
He owns that?
And the ocean's sitting in the sky above. What are you doing? What are you doing? Maybe the old boy should give you the ship as a birthday present, Tom. Then we can sell it and get the studio out of Hog. So melodramatic, George. No one's in Hog. Well, we're not far away, and I don't know about this new strategy of yours. Like I told you, people's tastes have changed. They want to read more modern stories, contemporary, adult. Like the kind you read in Hearst magazine.
Is this what it's going to be like all the way to San Diego and back?
Besides, he has a lot of other assets to offer. Yeah, cash. I still don't think it's the right time, Tom. Too obvious. Relax, George. No one's gonna be obvious.
Business.
Yes, take that bag. Colonel?
A starving man eats the wooden planks of his log cabin. Is that funny?
No, Mr. Chaplin. Not funny.
Kona, don't hold back. Tell me what you really think. Don't tell me Eleanor Glynn has arrived on time. Good God, perhaps even early.
Oh, all right then. Hello, you little...
A little I object to.
I see your young passion flame is not accompanying you.
Lita, is she not here? I seem to have forgotten her. Let's keep it that way, shall we?
Oh, my God.
It was very difficult. They cost a fortune.
Mr. Chaplin, it is an honor, and I mean a true honor to meet you, sir. Luella Parsons. I write for Mr. Hearst's paper, the New York American. I've been there a whole year.
Luella Parsons of the East, meet Eleanor Glynn of the West. Eleanor is the finest and naughtiest writer in the entire world.
Oh, you don't have to tell me that. I wish I could be introduced as being of the West.
Whatever makes you happy, dear. Well, I'll leave you to alone then. I have something or other to attend to.
Mr. Chaplin, did you happen to notice the rave review I gave your last picture, A Woman of Paris?
Yes, I did. Thank you. That was most kind.
So deserved, so deserved. It just stinks that nobody went to see it. Well, at least you won't lose your shirt on the next picture, too. I hear at least you have the good sense to be in this one. The Gold Rush. I hear that's just a hint as to how much this picture is costing you.
Oh, there's the birthday boy!
Marion,
Happy
sweetheart.
birthday.
Oh, thank you. It's not until tomorrow, but I always love it when a beautiful girl kisses me. Wow, look at you.
Oh, thanks.
I swear to God, we should try and find a naval picture for you, just so we can get this look on film. What do you think, George?
Absolutely.
A natural
Drinks?
comic, too. Oh, thanks. So, where's our captain?
Oh, I'm sure he'll be down in a minute.
If I'm truly going to make a difference, is a daily column with my name on top, marking the place where both the people in the audience and the people on the screen can come together to read the truth, not just vicious gossip and innuendo.
Keep after old WR. I'm sure he'll come round.
Oh, I plan to, believe you me. I mean, take you, for example. I want you to know that I, for one, am so sorry about your difficulties with your little co-star, this little girl, Lita. Oh, we're here.
Tell me.
Yes, it's moving. Oh, so Mr. Chaplin, if you ever need a sympathetic person to confide in, I'm all ears. After all, you're going to need someone in your side when the shocking truth emerges.
Thank you very much, Miss Parsons.
Lolly.
Hmm?
Lolly. All my close friends call me Lolly.
Lolly.
Mm-hmm. So, Mr. Chaplin, oh, goddamn son of a...
If you kids will excuse me again for a sec.
Charlie, how are you?
Safe for the moment.
You know George Thomas, my business partner? George, Charlie. This is Miss Margaret Livingston, George's guest, and a delightful actress in her own right.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Me too.
And Mrs. Ince?
Couldn't make it. One of our boys isn't feeling well.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Say, that Woman of Paris was a terrific picture. Pretty big risk you took by not being in it.
You're a risk taker, Charlie, just like me. Just when you got everyone laughing, a little tramp character, you go and make some weepy melodrama without him. Well, you can't fault the man for taking a gamble, George. And anyhow, failure is a character builder, right, Charlie?
I don't know, Tom. You tell me.
Thanks a lot. You introduced me and then you hog him to yourself.
Really? I hear he's got a pretty big one.
Actors running a studio. It's like the goddamn serfs running the palace.
He lost his shirt in that last picture.
Well, when they say so of a budget on the gold rush, his partners aren't even returning his phone
Not to mention
calls.
that a 16-year-old leading lady collapsed on the set, pregnant.
No kidding. Huh. I learn about the birds and the bees so much
Buzz
younger
around
these
town
days.
is that Chaplin did the pollinating.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, Zoe, can you get me some more of these?
Thank you. Hear that hack lecture me?
Hack. The man's built 3 movie studios all by himself.
Because he builds a paint shop doesn't make him Van Gogh.
Why haven't... Why haven't you returned any of my phone calls, you little shit?
Because I hate telephones.
Well, maybe I was calling to tell you to stay away this weekend.
That would pretty much ensure that I'd turn up.
Willie's heard about us. He's even had private detectives around. He only invited you so you could watch us. Nothing can happen this weekend.
So what are you doing next weekend?
Jesus, Charlie, you didn't get me into bed and you're not going to.
Says who, you or Captain Willie?
Says me. I've got to go help little Miss Lolly. I mean it. If you start anything, I'll throw you and your smirk overboard.
Can we believe I would have stayed away?
No, but you should really believe that I wanted you to.
I won't have anybody walk on this boat without being introduced to everybody. Lolly, this is everybody. Everybody, this is Lolly. Llewellyn Parsons. This is one of Willie's insightful movie reviewers. Especially insightful because of the wonderful things she writes about me.
And I wrote them before I knew that you were Mr. Hurst. You know, before you and the boss, I knew that, Gosh, this thing is big, isn't it?
Yes, dear, but does he know how to use it?
Well, that's that. I'll get the captain so we can show off. Do you hear that, Pops? I'm coming up. Very convincing.
Oh, is anyone here yet?
Everyone's here and you know it. Are you gonna come down from Mount Olympus or what?
Oh, there's no need for sarcasm, Marion.
Well, you're the one up here, Radio Central, spying on everyone.
Those who have nothing to fear.
Save the Bible quotes.
It's not from the Bible.
Whoever then. Fine. Go right ahead and keep on spying, because there's nothing to see.
There have been whispers, Marion.
Well, stop listening to whispers and listen to me. There's nothing going on between me and Charlie. Okay?
I bought you something in New York.
It's beautiful, Willie. But you already gave me a butterfly brooch.
Oh, no, that's diamonds and rubies. This is diamonds and jade. You don't have one of these.
There are a lot of things I don't have.
Well, if you love someone,
You can't buy me all of them.
you try to get them what they don't get themselves. I love you so much.
I'll never stop. And I'll always be here. Don't you know that?
Thank you.
Every time you thank me, what do I say?
Shut up and keep me happy, Pops.
Exactly.
Ah, Dr. Goodman. I didn't see you come on board.
Ah, you know me, Joe. Elusive as ever. How's the chief today?
A little edgy, Dan.
Marion?
Why else?
No, I mean, how is Marion?
Oh, the usual. Spunky.
Permission to come aboard?
Here we go. Frank,
how are you? Joseph.
Well,
not at all, not at all.
Joe, you've not met
Pleasure.
Mrs. Barham.
Pleasure.
Who he?
Boring Frank Barham, the pill of the Hearst publishing world. They're invited to remind WR that for every one of us, there are two of them.
What's the wife called?
Who knows?
Oh, my word, what a big boat.
Correction. Who cares?
Marion, honey. Do you trust Tom Ince?
Do you trust him?
Well, he doesn't drink during the day.
Can't trust him.
Oh.
And I better not catch you two talking business,
Or what?
or you'll get yours. Aw. Well, here he is. Finally.
Welcome!
Such a remarkable economy of words for one who controls more print than Jesus Christ.
Take that back, Miss Glynn. I'll have to dishonor your good name.
I hope someone does. I'm feeling rather frisky.
Lolly, Madam Glynn would like a word.
Bastard.
Oh, Miss Glynn, I've read every one of your wonderful, wonderful books.
How lovely for you, dear. But do forgive me. I just have to go and write another one.
Chief, it's nearly noon. We should try and keep on schedule if possible.
Raise the gangplank!
Oh, my God! Wait! Stop! Oh, thank God.
You always did this to us every time.
God, I'm sweating like a pig.
Just to see us run.
How am I going to land anyone this weekend with sweat dripping off my nose?
Don't I'm not in the mood.
Hi. Hello!
I think this is going to be a most enjoyable boat ride. Yeah, it cats me out.
That's it, everybody! Out to sea!
Sensible, please.
You said this time was going to be different. You said I was going to come off of George's arm and onto yours.
You will. You gotta be delicate. Just gotta find the right moment.
No one cares whether or not you're having an affair. Look at Hearst and Marion, for
Mrs.
Christ's
Hearst knows all about Marion. She doesn't approve of divorce, but she approved the arrangement. She wants to stay a very rich woman with the last name of Hearst.
Oh, now it's your innocent, vulnerable wife. Now who's the excuse?
Look, I'm trying to make a deal with the guy, so not getting on his morally objectionable
Oh, the
side
man's
is not
whole life is morally objectionable?
You're getting loud. You're getting loud.
Sorry, you just get me crazy sometimes, you know?
No, you're right. I'm sorry. It's my fault. I'm not giving you a chance to strut your stuff.
I don't want to strut my
See,
stuff.
there you
I
go.
want to strut
You're
with
selling
you.
yourself short. You're a fabulous actress, and you should be given a chance to shine. Be pushy is all I'm saying.
No.
Look, let me work some of my magic on the old man, and we'll get you noticed.
As an actress or on your arm?
Lady places a tall order, but maybe we can do both.
Yeah? Okay.
WR? Early for dinner?
I always like to come out just before sundown. Best time to watch for seagulls.
What? Oh, yeah. Beautiful creature.
You know, Tom, I just love movies.
Where
I always thought the press was the most powerful thing for a communicator, but it's just not true these days.
You're absolutely right.
You know, words don't always translate well across 7 continents through those fabulous movie pictures. Wow, it's a universal language of morality and politics and any other goddamn thing I can put into someone's head. Son of a your days are numbered, you little You gotta keep the gun low or else they see it.
Yeah, I see. Can I be frank with you, WR?
Be whoever you like, Tom.
I think your eye for movies is right on target.
Oh, you do?
But you gotta face facts. There are some things even you can't control.
Like what?
Well, your whole empire, your family, it's based on the East Coast. The movies are now here in California, well, then you should also be aware that movie producers can't send orders over the telephone, and they can't have yes men represent them when real decisions have to be made.
Inexcusably frank.
Oh, God damn it. Look, there's a lot of money in movies, WR.
Yeah, mine.
I've made millions from this business, and we both know that despite the quality of your pictures,
all right.
Suppose
I believe all of your frank observations. Are you implying that Thomas H. Ince can make a difference?
WR, I'm stating. I'm talking about personally overseeing Cosmopolitan Pictures, and Marion's career in particular.
How personally?
Well, consulting with you on which scripts and directors are right for her, making sure her productions are
What's in it for you?
Your stories in Cosmopolitan and other magazines, for starters.
Well, it's not that I doubt your background in the motion picture business, Tom. On the contrary, that's just where it's been lately, in the background. You have to admit, you're not the force you were 5 years ago.
That may be true of the both of us, WR, but I think we both have different strengths to help the other's weaknesses.
No offense, Tom, but if and when I am in trouble, I don't need a cripple to help me up. Ha! Gotcha! Look at him fall. Splash! That's the one that tried to get away before. You bird. You ever eaten a seagull, Tom?
No.
Well, God, they taste awful. Just like eating a crow.
Gonna let me in? Kick the door in?
I'll kick your teeth in.
Well, come to my room.
Your room?
I mean, I've got a love letter that needs proofreading.
Why don't you have Lita proofread it?
She's not old enough to read.
How could I forget?
Admit it. You're in love with me, aren't you?
Not as much as you are with you, Charlie.
Every morning, every evening, we get fun. Not much money, about penny, and we get fun. I do rent on payday when we have a car. Oh, but anyway, we'll stay as we are.
Oh, Dr. Goodman, there's something else I wanted to ask you. Every time I eat grapes, I get extreme palpitations.
I wouldn't worry too
My
much
heart
about
starts
it.
pounding really fast, and then I break out in a rash, a little rash, and then my upper arm.
Everything all right, Chief?
It's fine. Everything's just fine.
Fine, terrific.
I can't believe he still only lets us have one drink.
Well, dearie, it is illegal.
Yeah, but enough for us. You had yours?
Saving mine till later when I'll really need it.
Oh, Tom, wait a second. I don't need a cripple? He actually said that to you? Nice way to treat the guest of honor, huh? If I had the same mean streak, I'd throw that fling, Marion and Chaplin, at me right in his face. Marion and Chaplin? Saw him holding hands on deck. You did? No, they said the only ones. We're still waiting for him. Well, I advise you to keep it to yourself. No, I know. I'm a decent man, George.
I need my escort, if you don't mind.
Oh, I hope you weren't all waiting for little old me to eat your appetizers.
Mary, my dear, since you've decided to grace us with your presence, perhaps you'd have the decency to tell us where to sit?
Well, if Willie had it his way, he'd talk business all night. So you, Mr. Birthday Boy, will sit way down at my end of the table.
Okay, nice.
And Willie, why don't we have Charlie sit by you to keep you laughing all night?
Or is that vice versa?
Now, Charlie, hold your tongue.
And your seat.
Well, you got me, WR. Done it to many people, but I've never had it done to me.
Well, how does it feel?
Invigorating.
Get over here, Lolly. Sit down.
That was hysterical, Mr. Hurst.
Good band, huh?
Especially the saxophone player, eh?
Yeah, isn't he? Oop, you caught me. So, Big Joe, what you been up to since I saw you last?
Well, I saw you and Lady of the Harem.
Oh, you did, huh? And what did your mama think about that?
Mama was sitting on my lap.
You are a dirty, dirty boy.
I should forget about him if I were you, darling. Pardon me? Married moguls and mistresses don't mix, Margaret. Oh, that's rather good. I must use that in the novel. Have you got a pen?
Yes.
How about a pencil?
Mary, not even one teensy-weensy bit of business talk?
What is it, Tom?
Well, I'm trying to negotiate a deal with WR, and you gotta tell me the secret. How do you get through to him?
You want to know my secret?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to do a goddamn thing.
I don't follow you.
People have funny ideas about me and Willie. The whole gold digger thing.
No, I didn't
You're
mean to.
cute, Tom. The truth is, Willie did the pursuing. He used to buy 2 seats every night when I was in the Follies. One for him and one for his hat. I never once asked him to put me in a picture. Hell, it would take more effort to get him to stop putting me in pictures. That's my secret, Tom. With Willie, I don't have to dig.
So, your husband is Mr. Frank Barham?
Oh, yes, he certainly is.
Hello, darling.
How's that?
That's Mr. Barham.
Oh, I thought maybe your lover was on board. Too bad.
Oh, now, Dan, don't be modest.
Oh, no. Mr. Hurst takes full responsibility for Cosmopolitan Pictures.
Everyone knows you're one of his top executives.
I'm actually a physician by trade.
Oh, you're a doctor?
Semi-retired.
Oh, nice. Very
medicinal?
I don't know. Maybe I should ask you. What do you think, Charlie, about Marion's pictures, how we've been handling her?
Well, to be honest, I don't think you recognize that she's a wonderful comedienne. I mean, her eyes, her smile, her laugh, she's a delight.
Oh, comedy. I don't want people laughing at Marion.
Well, she doesn't need any more stodgy period drama.
Well, excuse me, but Marion belongs in serious, important pictures. She doesn't need to be running around in some baggy pants comedy. No offense, Charlie.
Excuse me, you're not doing what's right for Marion. No offense, WR.
I'd like to make a toast. It's usually Willie's job, but as you know, a few weeks ago, us gals get to vote for president again. So I figure I can do whatever the hell I darn well please. So here's to our birthday boy. Not only did Tom invent the cowboy picture, but he helped build this town. He figured out how to run a studio that could make 10 movies at the same time.
And took credit for every one of them.
Oh, Willie. To Tom.
Thank you. That's very sweet.
Mr. Hurst, I just want to say it's so wonderful to be here. The more I see the lovely people of California, the more I'm reminded of a need for a columnist.
You
a
know,
columnist
Lolly,
who
the
what?
first rule of California living is never to mix business with pleasure. Now, what were you saying?
Oh, well, I was just saying it's so wonderful to see all these fascinating people assembled in one place.
You see, Charlie? That's why I hired her. Even with a gun at her head, she still gives me unconditionally rave reviews.
As long as nobody pulls the trigger.
What are you laughing about down there?
It was the funniest thing ever. It was all about there was a gun at my head and somebody pulled the trigger.
Guns and triggers, such violence.
All in line with Madame Eleanor's California curse.
California curse? What's that?
Not that nasty thing, not now.
Oh, yes, Eleanor, do educate our visitor.
Well, Lolly, dear, the California curse strikes you like a disease the minute you set foot in Hollywood, so pay close attention.
Oh, I am.
You see, Lolly, this place you've arrived in, this place we call home, isn't a place at all, but a living creature.
A living creature?
More precisely, an evil wizard, like in the old stories.
And you'll live on him?
Like fleas in the belly of a mutt.
Exactly. But unlike the helpless dog, this wizard is able to banish the true personalities of those he bewitches, forcing them against their will to carry out his command, to forget the land of their birth, the purpose of their journey, and whatever principles they once held dear.
Don't forget about the symptoms. That's my favorite part.
The curse is taking hold of you if you experience the following. You see yourself as the most important person in any role. You accept money as the strongest force in nature. And finally, your morality vanishes without a trace.
Well, thank God none of us have been infected, eh, WR?
Yes, thank God for that.
Charleston, everybody! Come on, Pops, let's show them how it's done.
You bet.
What are you looking at? Don't even think about it.
I'm tired. Let's sit down.
How about being so hard the devil up the place?
Borrow? That's you.
Come on, Jack, take us to the moon! Now, they just shot all of this a couple of days ago. I haven't seen any of it yet.
It's wonderful.
There. You see that throne? That throne is from the 16th century. That's King Louis II. I brought that over from Hungary.
Wow, Marion, look at you.
Oh, yeah, but that movie sure was in the shit house. Okay, Willie's at the wheel for 2 hours, so who's first?
Oh, hands off, you little Marion, you always have the best moonshine.
That's because every hour bottles arrive from her many admirers.
Well, this one sure got Bill. Who gave it to you?
Who do you think?
I see. Well, it's mine now.
Ahoy there!
Tom, how are you?
Stuffed. That was some banquet.
Well, wait till tomorrow. Marion's preparing quite a birthday feast.
Marion is a special woman.
Yep, she is.
Of course, it's so hard to love someone in our business. So many men who prey on beauty. And not sincerely either, but in cruel ways, just for the conquest. I mean, take a character like Chaplin, for example. He's absolutely notorious. I'm sure you've heard about this girl, Lita, his leading actress. Well, apparently she's pregnant with his child. She's only 16, for Christ's sakes. That's why I keep my Nell far away from show people. Women aren't as strong as we are. They're easily fooled. Their hearts are easily corrupted.
Yeah, it is a concern.
Well, it must be, especially considering the amount of time you're forced to spend nearly 3,000 miles apart. This might be something else I could help you with.
What do you mean?
Well, if we were to merge our motion picture interests, along with all the other benefits, I could keep an eye on her for you.
What makes you think she needs to be watched?
Well, she certainly has.
For a crowd? Not at all. Join us. You were saying, Tom?
We can talk later, Delmore.
Such a charming cabin.
Good night, everyone.
What a nice man.
Yes. Very nice.
Here I am with surprises!
Charlie!
What you got there, Celia?
It's Dope Diddy, okay?
Well, you had that the whole car ride and you didn't tell me.
If I had told you in the car, baby, that box would be empty right now.
So, is it true what they say about a jazz man and his instrument?
Every word, sister.
Oh, you're with me. Come on.
Hey!
Now, Ellie, you're not going to be a flat tire about our playtime, are you?
You do as you like, Marion, dear. Just don't expect me to join you in such infantile nonsense.
Frank, I admire your marriage. It's so simple. It's clean.
Thank you, W.R.
Nothing complicating things.
Quite frankly, I feel particularly uninteresting compared with the colorful lifestyles of your other guests. Lord knows what they're all up to at this hour.
Frank, I won't hear such talk. The codes of decent behavior are still something to be held in high regard. We should feel no shame for not being as liberal-minded as the rest of the company.
Darling, please.
I mean no disrespect, Mr. Hurst. But do you know what one of those actress persons said to me at dinner tonight?
What?
She had the gumption to ask if Frank was my lover.
No.
Yes.
What did you tell her?
I said Mr. Barham is my husband, dearie. We are not lovers.
Well, you set her straight.
Thought of such a thing.
Among the finest I've ever tasted, Celia. The absolute finest.
Who is it?
It's me.
If you say it's Tom Ince to see Miss Margaret Livingston alone in her cabin on a Saturday night, you'll get a big surprise.
It's, Tom Ince to see Miss Margaret Livingston alone in her cabin on a Saturday night.
I suppose that's the best I'll get out of you.
It was a sausage. All right, everyone, time for charades.
We call them charades.
These are the subjects I've prepared.
Well, we will be wanting.
Oh, very Very well, then. Dee Dee and Celia will be team 2.
Oh, what a joke. Now shut up.
Come on, Marion, choose.
Two medical students at once new.
Let him get started.
Well, I'm just guessing. Engine love call the Harbor can hammer stoppies. King and Queen Tad. There was no Mrs. Tad.
It's getting good now.
Concubines.
This charade has been misread. Marion, dear, come outside so I can explain it to you. Now, Marion, what is going on?
I promised myself this wouldn't happen.
You had to promise yourself?
I don't know. I can't think straight.
Have you slept with him?
No.
Have you?
No.
Thank God. You're not in love with him.
He thinks he's in love with me.
Marion, Charles is only capable of a monogamous relationship with his own movies.
But I want to trust him before I...
Before you what? Marion, listen to what you're saying.
You know, Willie's the first man who ever had faith in me. And I'm all he's got, keeping him a human being. I think he'd die if I left him.
I think he would. And do you think Charles Chaplin would die if you left him?
Charlie might cry at my grave and recite some lousy poem he wrote. Give him a day or two and he'd be back in the market.
A day or two, darling. Charles would copulate with a reasonably attractive pallbearer.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
It's just...
Oh, talk to me. It's just what?
It's everything. I feel like it's all slipping away.
What is?
Everything. Me. Tonight, hers called me a cripple in the picture business.
Oh, that's a lousy
I mean, is that how
thing
people
to
see me,
say.
as a cripple?
No.
Or a credit hog?
No, honey, no.
I used to be a force in this
Oh,
town.
you are a force.
Not too long ago. I used to make 40 pictures a year. Now I'm lucky if I can get one off the ground. God, I need him so badly.
Get him.
You think so?
Oh, I know so.
Do you?
Yeah, I know it. You're a force.
Well, Marion must think you're a lousy kisser, or else she'd be back by now. Hey, Charlie, you look just like Adolphe Manjou in this ad.
That's because it is Adolphe Manjou.
Well, no wonder I never heard of the picture. Who wants to see a Charlie Chaplin production without Charlie Chaplin?
No. Not many people, apparently.
Type it up, will you?
Shit.
Just be strong. Keep telling him no. Understand? Now, that's something you don't see every day.
WR? A wire's come through from the New York office. It's an item that's going to be published in tomorrow's New York Daily News. Grace Kingsley.
Oh, God. Which one of my pictures is she bashing down?
I'll leave it here for you.
No. Go ahead and read it.
Charlie Chaplin continues to pay ardent attention to Marion Davies. He spent the evening at Montmartre dining and dancing with the fair Marion the other night. There was a lovely young dancer entertaining that evening, and Charlie applauded, but with his back turned. He never took his eyes off Marion's blonde beauty. Miss Davies looked very fetching indeed.
Photos?
Studio close-ups of each of them.
Placed side by side?
Yeah.
Caption?
They're still seen around with each other. I'll leave it here for you.
Fine, you can go now.
Shall I make a call?
Get out!
Good morning.
Good morning.
Question. Two men starving to death decide to eat their hair like spaghetti. Is that funny?
Well, it depends whether by funny you mean you want to make people laugh.
Sarcasm doesn't suit your hat now.
But I want to show you something absolutely fantastic. Bring the cannon out here. Bring the cannon. Now, ladies, don't be frightened. Mr. Cannonball. Bring it up here, boys. How's it going? All right, stop. Get back, boys. Get out of the way. Put those bogs down there so we don't... That's right. Are you ready, Mr. Cannonball? Ready. Ah. Get back, boys. You'll get blown up. Only us brave performers are going to stay up here. Are you ready, Mr. Cannonball? Ready. All right. Amazing! Every single time! By jingles! I don't know how many times I've seen you do that, but it never ceases to amaze me.
Something. I believe I saw you perform on Catalina last summer.
Yep, Catalina. Up and down the coast from Frisco, clear on down to Ensenada. Wherever you see a cannonball hit a man's stomach, and then sees that same man walk away on both legs. You'll see me.
Didn't I tell you?
Well done, that was
Isn't that great? Every time you've seen it 100 times.
How many more times do you suppose it'll take before the cannonball explodes to the poor man's back?
I don't know. But when it happens, Hurst will be there with a match in his hand. That is, after all, what he's waiting to see.
Mr. Cannonball, you're just the best. Folks, isn't that fantastic? Boy, you're the snake's hip. I've never seen anything like that.
George.
You know, Margaret, there's a certain unspoken bond between single women who are trapped on a yacht together.
What Diddy wants to know is it true you're Tom Ince's lover?
I beg your pardon? I think Tom Ince is very attractive, not to mention influential.
He's a little short, but then every man in this town is much smaller than you'd like him to be. Excuse me.
Lost your mind?
Your business approach. It doesn't work. You need to show him I can handle his private life too. Marion.
By
is
proving
all
that Marion's unfaithful?
Will make him hate you forever.
I know you're looking for some harpoon, Tom.
But this one is dangerously double-edged.
Tom, we need to talk.
Not now, Margaret. Look.
lion train. I can see, you know.
Hi, everyone. Did I miss it?
Marion! He could do it again.
Shut up.
Marion! Oh, you just missed it.
Again, it's amazing how I manage to miss it every time.
Marion, meet Mr. Cannonball. You ought to see him someday. All right, everybody, follow me.
Hello. I don't think that we've been properly introduced. I'm Jessica Barham, Frank Barham's wife.
Margaret Livingston.
Charmed. And what is it that you do?
I'm Tom Ince's lover.
You're listening to KFI Studio Orchestra with our weekend musical marathon right here on the Voice of the Southland.
Willie?
You are. Been looking all over for you. How about that tour you've been promising? You know, I've been meaning to tell you about the time that
I have news.
If you're starving and had no food, would you eat your shoe?
What?
Your shoe, would you eat it?
Of course I would.
You would?
I'd have to boil it.
That's funny.
Yeah, well, this isn't.
Ooh, Daily News gets the scoop. Embarrassing for Willie, not even a Hearst newspaper.
If Willie asks you, I want you to tell him what I told him, that it's all cheap gossip.
You lie if you want to. If you ask me, I'm gonna look right in those impotent eyes and tell him I want to take his girl, rip off her dress.
Don't! Don't punish me for being with Willie!
I'm scared because you cannot admit that you love me. Go on, say it. I can say it. I love you, man.
I love Willie.
No, you don't, because he can never love only you. He has his papers and his politicians and his wife and his kids. I can give you all my love.
Oh, yeah? Did you promise to leave all your love and then take it away now that she's pregnant?
That was a mistake. My fascination for Lita is caused by some part of me that's trying to tear my life apart. But I can never love her. I can never marry her. If I did, it would destroy everything that I've built.
It's all about you, Charlie. It's always about you.
No, I came from nothing. You have no idea what poverty is. I know what dirt tastes like, and you don't.
Everything I've worked for, I've earned myself.
Oh, yeah, and Willie had nothing to do with it.
You want to know about Willie? Willie can always be trusted. I give to him because he doesn't demand it.
Oh, no, he doesn't demand it. He expects it.
Oh, go to hell.
Here's my mansion. Here's my yacht. Here's my Marion Davis, all stuffed and mounted. But Mary could never leave the walls of the castle, because if she did, she'd know she
Charlie,
didn't
why are you
really
doing this to
live.
me?
Because we were meant to be.
Oh, words, just words.
No passion. I'm talking about passion. I don't mean passion for yachts or gin or dope or goddamn Charleston. I'm talking about.
It's a thing of beauty, WR. I tell you, I may be married to Nell, but boating is my secret love.
What? Oh, yes. Secret love. On this boat. It's always made me happy. Calm.
My God, it practically purrs.
Yes, I come down here. This sound calms me.
You're a civilized man, WR.
Oh, why does that surprise you?
Because you have the power to act uncivilized. You could overstep the rules, but you don't. Before I'd call you a rich or powerful man, I'd simply call you decent.
Thank you, Tom.
No, I'm not just saying that. I mean, it's completely amazing to me how civilized you've been behaving all weekend. I mean, considering...
Considering what?
Well, it's clear Chaplin has designs on Marion. I mean, the nerve of him flirting so blatantly.
After you.
Everyone knows what he's up to. It must be so infuriating.
Yes, I have everything under control. What do you mean, everyone?
What?
You just said everyone knows. Who's everyone?
Well, everyone on this boat, for example. I mean, if someone was coming after my now, I don't know that I'd be able to exercise such impressive restraint.
You always have to keep control. Yeah, control. Otherwise, you're just like everybody else.
Oh, excuse me. WR, could I get into the library?
Oh, damn, I locked it. Sorry about that, Dan. I'll see you up top, Tom. Up top, Tom. Try to say that 3 times fast.
WR. Thanks for the weekend.
Thanks for playing with me.
Don't mention it.
It really is rather dull, isn't it?
What is?
Ping pong.
I thought you wanted to play.
Well, I did. I want to play. I want to get better. After all, anybody who's anybody plays ping pong.
It is rather dull. I only play because I can beat Tom.
Tom Ince?
That's right.
Why should it matter to anybody if you could beat Tom Ince?
Because Tom Ince is my lover.
That is fascinating. I mean, that is truly fascinating. We only just met, and yet you instinctively feel like you can trust me. You know something, Margaret? That's happened to me all my life. People feel that they can confide their deepest, darkest secrets in me. Like you just did.
I hate to burst your bubble, Lolly, but I would have told whoever was on the other side of that ping pong table.
Yes, but how fortunate that I just learned how to play ping pong, or else you might have told the wrong person. There are wrong people, you know.
Yes, I know.
Don't worry. Your secret is safe with me. My serve?
I'm just wild about Tommy, and Tommy's wild about me.
Marion! Bring it in!
Happy birthday, Tom! Make a wish.
All right, here goes.
Would you take it to be correct? Thank you.
All right, hold it down back there, hold it down. I want to propose a birthday toast to my good friend and cowboy creator, Thomas Harper Ince, one of the giants of the motion picture industry. To just give you an idea of how big he is, he's just made a proposal that we merge our holdings in the motion picture industry. Now, we haven't come to an agreement yet, but I can say that he is one of the most insightful and observant men I've ever known. Perhaps now is the
I
time.
hereby call this meeting of the Board of Directors officially over.
All right, all right, all right. Music, music, music. Here's the town.
Thank you, WR. You're too generous, really.
Now the real thing on everyone's mind is whether or not Willie's gonna let us have another glass of champagne.
Is that really what's on everybody's mind? Second glass of champagne?
Well, it's on my mind, I can tell you that.
I do not ask much. The little that I do ask, I must be respected. I don't say this as a threat. It's just a wish I have as a man. I'm a man asking for people to behave according to my wishes. On my boat? Why is that so difficult to understand? Charleston. Charleston! 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 Da 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 da! Da 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 da!
I'll be right back.
Everything all right, Tom?
Oh, yeah, I'm all set. It'll pass.
Watch it, Charlie. We're doing the draft now.
You did it, but I'm proud of you.
Out of what? I'm observant, I'm insightful, but I still don't have a deal yet.
Oh, Tom, for God's sake.
You understand. I need a firm decision from him, or this whole weekend is worthless.
Let's dance, Georgie Porgy.
Certainly.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Marion Davies, the new.
WR?
Hello, Tom.
I really have to thank you again for making this birthday so memorable.
Don't mention it.
I also want to thank you for your kind words about my business proposition. I really think we'd make a great team.
Yes, Tom.
You know, partnerships of any kind are based on two things: trust and sharing. If you had information to share with me, I'd trust you to do so. That's why I think it best that I bring something to your attention. While you've been busy being such a gracious host, I've been keeping an eye on another situation.
Thank you, Tom. I needed to know. Now, I'll handle this matter.
You see, what I want is I want Mr. Hurst to listen to me, but I don't want to be rude.
You'll get nowhere with WR by behaving politely.
Really?
Good manners are for waiters and doormen. Writers and artists are exonerated from such impractical behavior. Best to avert your eyes, dear.
But what about the baby, Charlie? Willie'll turn the Lita thing into the biggest scandal.
Press know already? I mean, it hasn't been a scandal yet.
What is a scandal is if you don't marry her. Or worse, if you run off with some gorgeous blonde. I'll rip you to pieces.
Oh, you look so pretty while you're digging my grave.
Come in.
I did it.
I did.
I got Hurst.
You didn't get him just yet.
Oh, believe me, I've taken care of any worries the old man might have.
Well, I'm glad someone's worries on this boat have been taken care of.
Come on, honey. I mean, I'm feeling good right now. Don't spoil it for me, okay?
I wouldn't want to spoil anything. I'm having the best time playing ping pong with Lolly Parsons and hanging around for those moments you want to screw.
Well, I'm sorry that in the middle of trying to save my professional life this weekend, I wasn't able to give your acting career a boost.
This isn't about my acting career, goddamn you. This is about us.
I really don't have time for this.
I want out.
Not again.
No, not again. This is it.
You know, I'm liable to take you seriously.
Really? Well, that would be the first time.
All right. I can see that you're in no mood to discuss this rationally, so let me take a little walk up on deck and let you calm down. But if you still want out, at least have the decency to be discreet about it.
Why? I'm the very flower of decency. Here's your goddamn birthday present! Shut the hell up!
Why don't you go back to her then?
We've just got to say the hell with the press and Lita and Willie, because we believe in us.
Charlie,
I know. Time.
my mother always said romantic love fades. Marry for sympathy and friendship.
But you're not married. Yet.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Marion's awake.
I loved Willie, or I still love him.
You gotta think about us now.
Hey, have faith in me, okay?
I have faith. What do you think about this? The Gold Rush, starring Charlie Chaplin and Marion Davies.
What?
I gotta replace Lita.
Oh, so I'm your second choice?
You would have been my first choice
If I had slept with you sooner.
Yeah.
We were good today.
Well, I was good.
I was bad. Mary?
Oh, Tom, it's you.
Who were you expecting?
No, I had a chill for a moment.
Can I be frank with you? If I'm going to be overseeing your pictures, I need for us to come to terms about a few things. Things that are troubling WR. Like you and Charlie. And I'd be the first to admit that I've had my own share of indiscretions, but I need to know the truth in order to balance your needs with those of WR. He will find out, you know. And when he does, I'd rather be someone who can help you. How do I look? Silly, right?
Charlie had certain feelings for me. But I've convinced him that it's useless to pursue me. He says he loves me, but there was never any love. At least not from my side, there wasn't. I don't love him. I never have. So, that's it. That's really all there is.
Be quiet!
Oh my God, Willie, what the hell did you do?
Yes. I'll be right there.
Hello? What? Oh, Christ.
I didn't mean to do it. It was an accident. We gotta get him to some real facilities. Where's the closest port? Chief, where's the closest port?
It must be San Diego. Come on, Pops. Let's stand up. Come on. Here, let's go this way. Willie.
That was Tom.
Willie.
That was Tom.
Look at me.
Huh? What?
You've got to be strong here.
Why? Why did you say there was never any love?
That wasn't about you.
Who then?
Charlie. I was talking about Charlie.
Is that true?
Yes. That's who I was talking about.
You see, you are my whole world.
Is he gonna die?
Maybe.
God help us.
God is who we work for, Big Joe.
God's in trouble.
Oh, come on. Who do you think got Coolidge elected president 2 weeks ago? I mean, this is just Tom Ince slang here, right? And who's Tom Ince compared to...
just a guy, I guess.
Less than that.
If we move him, what are his chances?
Well, it's hard to say, WR. There doesn't seem to be an exit wound.
I mean, the bullet's in his brain and he's still alive?
It's not uncommon. Lincoln, for example, didn't die right away. If they'd known more about bullets and brains, he might have survived. We know any surgeons in San Diego?
Nobody we can trust. I'd rather get a private ambulance down from Los Angeles and treat him up there.
All right, then get cars for the others 2 hours later. No sooner, Joe.
Lincoln was overrated.
Let's move Tom now so we can get him off the boat fast.
Your cabin would be best.
All right.
I think he's trying to say something.
WR, why don't you take Marion to her cabin and you give her these. Help her sleep. You can handle that?
Well, of course I can handle that. I'm not a child. And Tom's gonna be all right. Aren't you, Tom?
Is everything all right? I thought I heard noises.
Everything's fine, George. Sleep. Go to sleep. I'm sorry. I just...
Poor Tom. I feel so...
No, he's gonna live. He's gonna live. I know it. Dr. Goodman told me. He said that Abraham Lincoln was... No, never mind that. Here, now you have to take these. Here you go. Grab it! I got him!
Yes? Is someone there?
It's just Dr. Goodman.
That's all right.
All right.
Okay. I'll get things started. What?
Joe, yes.
Be careful, just lift him very gently. That's it. Yeah. Look at it. Be careful. Watch his head.
What the hell? I thought we said the cars wouldn't be here for 2 hours.
I don't know what he's doing here so soon.
Well, he's not one of mine.
I called Chaplin's driver.
God damn it, Joe.
He always insists on his own man. I didn't want to arouse any more suspicion than necessary.
Oh, no. No suspicion at all. Nell? Hello? W.R. Hurst here.
Oh, Mr. Hurst, how are you?
Well, I'm fine, Nell.
I'm glad to hear it.
Unfortunately, Tom's had an accident. A bad one.
Oh, dear God. What happened?
Nell,
Yes?
I don't know how to tell you this, except to start by saying that Tom's been very depressed about his business lately. And, well, I hate to be the one to tell you. He's been unfaithful.
Oh, Lord, what's happened? What do you mean?
Now, just let me get there, Nell, will you? He's taken to her very strongly. And to the best of my knowledge, she tried to end it.
Please, tell me what has happened to Tom.
Now, Nell, well, God save him, he shot himself.
Huh? Shot himself?
Now, Nell, he's alive and he's getting the best of care. Our Dr. Goodman is escorting him to your home by private ambulance. Nell?
I'm here.
Give me the name of his private physician. Can you do that?
Yes, Dr. Glasgow. Ira Glasgow, Beverly Hills.
Now, that's fine. Now, by God, Nell, I'm going to make sure that none of this gets in the papers.
Oh, my God, you have to.
Well, I just said I would, Nell. Now you've got to remain strong and silent and wait for Dr. Glasgow. We'll have him there any time now.
Wait for the doctor.
Yeah, no one will ever find out. I value Tom's friendship too much for that.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
His friendship, Nell.
Yes.
We're telling everyone that it's his stomach, his ulcers.
His ulcers, yes.
Now, Nell, I know this is hard, but I've got to hang up now and call Dr. Glasgow. You just sit and wait.
Just sit and wait.
Goodbye, Nell.
Tom, poor Tom.
Goodbye.
Yes. Oh, good morning, Chief.
You seem well rested.
Yes, well, whatever Dr. Goodman gave me put me right to sleep, thank goodness.
I'm so glad.
It was a tragic accident, Mr. Hurst.
Yes, Lolly.
Still, these things do happen, as they say. It's nobody's fault, really, when you consider all sides.
Well, you're very good at that, considering all sides.
Yes, well, you meet so few people these days that are capable of considering all sides.
It's a goddamn gift.
Mr. Hurst, I must confess, and I know I've been a bit obvious, but you have a second to talk.
I have 2½ minutes.
Good. Well, I was gonna break one of your golden rules this weekend by mixing business with pleasure. I was gonna ask you about expanding my syndication with a more prominent byline.
Well, why didn't you say something, Lolly? I'm sure we can arrange...
Well, I was gonna say something, but then I started thinking. And the only way I can have a real effect on the readers and the community that I'm covering, if I have time. Lots of time. W.R.
Oh, I agree with you, 100%. I'll have the office draw up an 8-year contract.
8 years. W.R. now, really. 8 years won't do either of us any good. We're at the point in our careers where we need security.
Security? Security from whom?
The wrong people. There are wrong people, you know.
I know.
I'm willing to devote my life to Hearst newspapers. But I need to know, here and now, that you're willing to grant me the life I want. You give me my security, and I'll give you yours, W.R. For a lifetime.
A lifetime contract.
Is that a question? Or an answer, W.R.?
Just eating strawberries.
I swear, I heard a shot.
Oh, some people will say anything to get attention.
I did.
I heard noises all night, but not a gunshot.
Coffee, sir?
Trust me, folks, the only shot Diddy was close to had whiskey in it.
Oh, be quiet. I know what I heard.
I heard lots of noise, too.
Did you see Tom? Thank you.
No.
You there. Why have we stopped? And where are we?
We're in San Diego, sir. But actually, I don't know the plan. We weren't scheduled to stop here.
Oh, I'm aware of that.
Well, perhaps he's taken up shooting fish.
Right.
Shooting fish.
It is rather strange.
It's just me. It's just me. I love you.
Is he all right?
Oh, he's gonna be fine. Everything is. Now you go back to sleep.
Connor? What brings you to San Diego?
The
told me changing plans.
Who told you?
Mr. Haast's office.
Has anybody left yet?
Just the doctor and the injured man.
Injured?
There are bandages on his head. There was blood.
What man?
I don't know. For a minute, I thought he was you.
Was he conscious?
Not to my eyes.
Goddamn.
Or WR shot an albatross for our breakfast.
Oh, Eleanor, you know it's bad luck to shoot an albatross. Good morning, Charlie. Unfortunately, I do have some bad news. Tom Ince took ill last night and decided to leave early.
What was wrong with him?
He said his ulcers were acting up.
Why didn't anyone call me?
Oh, well, we wanted to, but Tom said no, don't bother him. No, he's fine. Dr. Goodman is taking him home.
Where's Marion and Lolly?
Ah. Well, they looked after Tom during his difficulties. You know, Lolly has an ulcer herself. They were up half the night. They're both still resting. Which, given the delay, means that we have to cut our journey short here in San Diego.
Oh, no.
Now, don't worry. I've already got cars on the dock for everybody.
Well, we must all go up and visit the poor birthday boy.
Now, that's a splendid idea. However, there is one thing I want to ask you, and I can't say this with enough seriousness. To our eyes, Tom Ince left this boat with a bout of angry ulcers. But I can't begin to imagine what the press is going to make up. A wild birthday party, illegal alcohol. Reputations are so fragile. It's just terrible. They'll link Tom's innocent ulcers to every secret every one of us have ever kept and drag us all down. So, I'm asking you to join me in an oath of silence. Just a little one. You were asleep, you left early. Any excuse you like, but you do not know what happened to Tom Ince aboard this boat.
I would love to take an oath. Any oath.
Oh, me too. Let's make it in blood.
Rather dramatic, WR, but I'd take an oath to that.
Of course, why not?
Good. Thank you all very much. That's all I need.
Marion?
Oh, Charlie.
Are you all right? What the hell is going on here?
Well, I'm sure I speak for Tom when I say thank you all for coming and making his birthday such a memorable event. Now, why don't we all pack and meet on deck in an hour?
WR. WR. Did all this happen before or after I saw you?
Saw me? When?
Last night in the corridor.
Oh, you didn't see me, Tom?
It's George. And
all you have to do is get in that limousine and go home.
But Don, he doesn't even look like me.
He put on your hat. It was dark. Willie.
Oh, excuse me, Mr. Hurst. Are you sure Tom's all right?
Oh, he's just fine.
I mean, everybody is talking about noises, sounds, gunshots.
Now, you know, I haven't had a chance to tell you this weekend. You're really quite a fine actress.
Thank you, but if Tom wasn't feeling well, he would have said...
Please don't worry about Tom. He's getting the best of care. We need to meet at the studio. God, you're good. I saw that picture that you did. You played the lovely young woman. What was it called? Oh, I can't remember the title, but you were splendid. What about next week? Friday? Friday. How's that?
Friday.
I want you to know that Tom spoke very lovingly about you, and he wanted you to know that he's very sorry about what happened.
Why wasn't I awakened? Didn't he want me to accompany him?
Accompany him? Child, you're his mistress. You can't accompany him home to greet his wife and children. I'll see you Friday.
What else are you waiting for? Let's just get off this bloody boat.
You have things to do.
I just bet he does. Okay, WR, here I am. Easier to hit than a seagull.
You left this in his room. Here's something for your scrapbook, Charlie.
I sure as hell didn't get Tommen's blood on it.
You two are the reason for that blood.
Have you no sense of responsibility whatsoever? Did I pull the trigger? Did I shoot him in the head?
Well, that version of events can be arranged, Charlie. I can produce 3 witnesses on this boat alone. So, you see, it's better for everyone if Tom Ince had an ulcerous attack.
Why'd you marry him? Better for you?
Only Marion knows what's best for her.
Right, as long as it agrees with our master's voice.
Oh, no. All I want is to see Marion happy. That's what I've devoted my life to for the past 7 years. And all the years I've got left. Can you promise that, Charlie? If you can, Marion, and if you can believe him, then go. Go. Good luck to both of you.
Come on.
For how long?
For now, forever, for as long as you want.
For as long as you want.
You're not telling me that this attempted murder has rekindled your love for Willie?
Just leave, Charlie.
Leave with me. Old goat's really got you, hasn't he?
No. I've got me.
Here.
Ma'am?
Like others, with tiny bullets hiding in their skulls, Thomas Ince held on unconscious for 2 days before dying in his own bed. There was plenty of misinformation in the days following his death, much of it coming straight from the Hearst press machine, which inexplicably reported that Ince was stricken unconscious while visiting Hearst at his upstate ranch. 3 weeks later, the San Diego District Attorney conducted an obligatory investigation and was, quote, satisfied that the death of Thomas H. Ince was caused by heart failure as a result of acute indigestion. He did not examine the body because Ince had been cremated immediately, and except for Dr. Goodman, no member of the boating party was ever questioned, including Hearst. The San Diego DA suggested that the Los Angeles office continue the investigation. They politely declined.
Charlie! Charlie! Charlie!
Maria!
Hello.
Charlie, what are you doing, you dog? Will you have a ride?
I wanted to see you.
Here I am. He's dead, Charlie.
I'm off to Mexico in the next couple of days.
Mexico?
Another try at the old marriage game. Bad gonna be.
Oh, Charlie. Get in.
Go where? I've got arrangements to make. Avoiding the press and that kind of fun stuff. Come on, I'm not as pathetic as all that, am I?
Goodbye, Charlie.
I'll send you a postcard. Love and kisses from me and the missus.
To this day, no two accounts of that weekend cruise are the same, including who in fact was on the boat. There are no logs, you see, no records or photographs of any kind, and not a single person involved wrote or spoke about that weekend. That is, until significantly after the old man's death, and even then only in riddles. Soon after Tom's death, Margaret Livingston's salary inexplicably jumped from $300 to $1,000 a week. Eventually, she retired to manage her husband, Paul Whiteman, the band leader who popularized the Charleston. Lolly got her lifetime contract, and for the next 30 years became the most powerful and feared gossip columnist in America. 3 days after Tom's funeral, Charlie married Lita Gray in Mexico. It lasted 2 years. He did, however, recast her role in the Gold Rush and reshoot all her scenes. Despite costing a small fortune, the picture was a smashing success. It took 3 more years for WR to let Marion do a full-fledged comedy. As Charlie predicted, she triumphed. She retired in 1937, but stayed by Hearst's side until his death at the age of 88. I've had a recurring dream recently. I'm back on the Oneida, having a glorious time. But I'm watching how ridiculous everyone else looks. and I wonder why they don't realize it. Then I see that, in fact, I too look like a fool. Yet it's so much fun that none of us can stop. If we stopped, we'd have nothing.
After you've gone and left me crying, after you've gone, there's no denying you'll feel blue, you'll feel sad, you'll miss the dearest pal you've ever had. There'll come a time, now don't forget it, there'll come a time when you'll regret it. Someday when you grow lonely, your heart will break like mine and you'll want me only. After you've gone, after you've gone away. After you've gone and left me crying, after you've gone, there's no denying you'll feel blue, you'll feel sad, you'll miss the dearest pal you've ever had. There'll come a time, now don't forget it, there'll come a time when you'll regret it. Someday when you grow lonely, your heart will break like mine and you want me only. After you've gone, after you've gone away.
California, here I come, right back where I started from, where bowers of flowers bloom in the spring. Each morning at dawning birdies sing, and everything a sun-kissed miss said, don't be late. That's why I can hardly wait. Open up that golden gate, California, here I come. California, here I come, yeah, right back where I started from, where bowers of flowers bloom in the spring. Each morning at dawning, birdies sing, and everything a sun-kissed miss said, don't be late. Oh, that's why I can hardly wait. Come on, come on. Open up, open up, open up that golden gate, California. Here are